What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. As we wait for the new Slaughterhouse album, the members of the group have been keeping busy. Last year we got projects from Joel Ortiz in the summer. He teamed up with Illmind, and we got Joe Budden, All Love Lost, and the re-release of Prime, and also what was supposed to be slated for last year but ultimately didn't come out was Static King. The duo made up of Static Selektah and King Crooked, formerly known as Crooked Eye. I've been a huge fan of Crooked's for many years, since 2007. The very first time I heard him was Hip Hop Weekly, the first one, straight to the bank freestyle. I still remember that, and I was impressed. I listened to it off of hiphopgame.com, and I've been a fan since. I will admit that in the last few years, I kind of fell off of Crooked solo music. I still listen to like the Slaughterhouse stuff, but as far as like his own solo projects, it kind of flew under the radar for me. So I didn't really check him out. But I thought this was a really cool idea because, like I said, Joel Ortiz and Illmind did a project. Obviously, Prime is the most successful, out of the Slaughterhouse team that have done albums of artist, producer, just one artist, one producer. We saw Prime go on tour and do all that stuff. And obviously we exclude Joe Budden because Joe Budden hasn't done that. He has no plans to do that. But I like the fact that, Crooked is doing something like this. And Static Selektah is a very underrated producer, somebody who just makes great beats all the time, and I feel like he really supplied Crooked with some heat on this album. As soon as you start listening to I Hear Voices, the first song on the album, you're gonna be amazed because the production is just it's so rich, so multi-layered. I love the piano keys on this, on I Hear Voices, and the one thing that stood out about I Hear Voices was a line that he said. He said, "I wrote down my goals because I gotta reach them. Then I wrote down 20 different ways I can achieve them." I think that line in particular was important to me because oftentimes we in our minds, or even just on the computer or on paper, we write down our goals, we talk about our goals, but how often do we come up with all these different ways to do it? We might know like the one way to do it, but at the same time, there's many different ways to achieve anything. And I think that's what Crooked Eye was getting at. And I'm going to say Crooked Eye a lot. I know it's not Crooked Eye anymore. It's Force of Habit. I'm sorry. Another record that I really liked on the project was Good Gone Bad. I feel like it was a very nice, loose storytelling record. Basically, the concept is pretty much in the title. You're a good person, but the environment, the life that you have kind of forces you to be bad in order to get what you want. And I like it because at the end, the idea kind of comes full circle because here is Crooked. He talks about he has a new car and he can observe someone who is younger than him. I'm guessing it's younger than him. I'm kind of creating the story a little bit more myself than what he put in the lyrics. Someone who's younger than him, someone that might, reminiscent of him as a younger person. So I like the idea that this younger person is kind of looking at his car like, you know what, I want that car. I might have to take that. I might have to steal that. I might have to jack you for it. Kind of in that realm of what Crooked was talking about in the song. I mean, there's a line where he says, "Sick of the drama that comes with having no money in my pocket or wallet, man." And, just that, having that mind state is, it'll make you do some things, man. That's basically what I'm getting at. It'll make you do some things, and I think it was a really good storytelling track. I like the fact that the double time flow really complements the production, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The production is amazing. I love Static Selektah's production. I think the two things that I didn't like about the album are pretty much at the end of it. The concept of "Bitch You Got Me Fucked Up" was kind of, just, I don't know, it just didn't engage me like the rest of the album did. And brand new shit. I feel like it was a bad closure. It's not a bad record. I was kind of, at first I was leaning towards it was being a bad record, but the more I listen to it, the more I like it as a record. But I don't know if I like it as a closer. I feel like it just doesn't wrap up the album, you know. And I mean, overall, I just think that this project is very good. I think it's already kind of flying under the radar. I don't see a lot of people talking about Static King in the same sense like when they were talking about Prime. But I would love for that to happen. That's why I did this video, because hopefully you watch this and you're like, oh, I didn't know this was out. Or, oh, I definitely got to check this out now. I heard about it. Now Sermon said, so I'm going to listen to it. So go pick up Static King on iTunes and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.